You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Prescott, a quick throw caught by Cooper. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Prescott now from the 50. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Prescott. That's complete to his tight end, Waddle. I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel. No turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
This thrown quickly out to Cooper. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And again, it's Prescott. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory. Heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit and not go down and fumble the ball.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Go, get out there, get out there. Top right. You got three down.
Here's Prescott. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP. Coach of the Year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
Throw left side complete. It's Holt. That one good for 26 and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Now Mahomes, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's a kickoff return score on a squib kick as they are now on the board here in the first half. Forbath, the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This one taken from the 7. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Second half begins with a run by Smith. And oh, he spins past him and into space. Touchdown, Cowboys. Emmitt Smith, 60 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken short. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Mahomes now to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Clark. And it's 2nd down.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Now here's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Smith fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. In on the tackle, the former All-Pro Chris Harris.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 18.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
A 1st down carry for Smith. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean play, 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position end up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Toward the pylon, caught. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run it. Here's Okoye. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Who that? Who that? Hey, kill. 27. 26.
And incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't.
This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal. Try to punch it in with Smith, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. To throw is Prescott, and that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Darren Waller there to make the grab, as his guys are back within a single score. Forbath, the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This will be taken very short. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Let's go.
Almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate EA Sports.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
On 2nd down now, it's Green. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, Sunday. What's the ad? Bravo!
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46. A big play here for Buffalo. And even 40 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. To To throw again on second down. Mahomes looking for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. Johnson, the intended target. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 19-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Prescott, rush coming, and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
45, Mike. 44, go to 54,
Third and long for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's fourth down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So down 6, and they know they need this one on fourth down. Now Prescott on fourth down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. Second and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Green. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Mahomes to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was third and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He'll look to throw. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Prescott to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to take a shot right away for the end. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. 91 yards. And his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken at his 4. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners. 62 yards on the ground. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Cunningham looking to throw. He's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20. 10. 5. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what...
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On first down, Peyton. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. First down, San Francisco to pick up 14 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Cunningham. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There was a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Leonard Fournette, 60 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get 1, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And he's going to go down again. Vita Vea. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even...
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers get a score closer. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the...
And that's caught inside the 30. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. On first down, Mahomes. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. On third down, Green. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4. He'll drop to throw. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Calvin Johnson. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Does the big boy have the juice? He's at the 50, the 40, the 20, 10, 5. And can you believe this? It's 2 points the other way on the fumble return. The kickoff. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. From the gun on third down, Cunningham. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. They'll run on first down. Peyton. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Saints.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. The throw over the middle taken in. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Mahomes now to throw. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Joey Bosa, his second sack of the night. To try again after the sack. Mahomes, and a first hookup with his veteran tight end, Dallas Clark. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Dallas Clark back in his day so good at catching red zone touchdown passes, but he's also very good in the middle of the field, anywhere on the field.
Absolutely fearless. Could absorb hits, absorb contact, not get knocked off of routes, and
it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Merton Hanks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. On third down, Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. He'll try and throw for it here. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Complete. It's Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Cunningham. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he loses the football a second time. And this is picked up by the Saints. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
This first half has been a nightmare for them. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're able to return this one all the way up to the 45.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Flushed out right. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Now Cunningham.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundown.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Leonard Fournette He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes.
I know at retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the catch made by Johnson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A very solid gain of 27. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. It's complete to Cruz. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Mahomes being chased out left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Love. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
This will be fielded at the 8. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On first down, Peyton. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. Walter Payton, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers get a score closer. Cunningham to throw. Flush to his right. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. Paramore here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking for Cruz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown run. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because
and for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Merton Hanks. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. They were looking for Johnson that time. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. On 4th down, Cunningham throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Dancing to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Clay Matthews in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
He's going to fire one deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They go play fake. Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. So, my goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape.
This is caught inside the 15. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A big play there. 69 yards. As they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. But he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Drive started, and we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
And they, in fact, will throw it. And quickly to his tight end, Clark. That's caught. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Mahomes going to go on fourth down and able to find Green. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Holt. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And that's complete. It's Green here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. And he'll go down at the 28. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Mahomes. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will finally bring this run back to it.